Hey, it's Adrian, and in this video I'm excited to show you how memberships and subscriptions work in Cademy. So subscriptions are a great way to charge someone on a recurring basis, let's say it's £10 a month, and in exchange offer a set of benefits such as discounts or free access to courses, or you can set up memberships to limit access to courses so that only members of specific plans have access to certain courses and can enroll or book or buy them. So let's see how you set a membership up. Now, I'm already logged into the Cademy admin dashboard, so if you haven't done that, do that first. And one thing you'll need is to install Stripe first. So behind the scenes, we use Stripe to handle all the payments, and we don't store the credit card details ourselves. We don't handle all of that ourselves. We are just using Stripe to handle all that securely. Now, once you've installed Stripe, you're going to be able to use memberships properly, so you're going to be able to handle payments on a recurring basis, so nothing is going to break. So do that first. Next, click on the memberships card within the apps section, and just click the install button. That's how simple it is. Now, I would also like to just say open the help docs link and have that in mind. You know, there's going to be times when this video might go out of date, and if that's the case, just refer back to the documentation, as that's going to be more likely to be kept up to date. Right, let's click install. So this is now installed, and you can see that it's taking me to the memberships section, and you can see that it's also added an icon onto the left menu so that I can easily get here in the future. Now at the top I have two tabs: membership plans and subscriptions. In the membership plans tab, this is where you define your different plans that people are going to be able to buy or subscribe to. And then in the second tab, you'll see the individual subscribers and transactions relating to those who buy the plans. So we'll see how that works out. But to begin, we'll just create a membership. Now, I'd like to just highlight here that if I'll open the landing page here with all my courses, if I refresh, there's nothing changed. But as soon as I add in a new membership, this is where we'll be adding a new memberships tab, so people are going to be able to buy the membership through your landing page, essentially through your website. So I'll open 3 courses, and these are the courses that we're going to actually link to memberships. So I'll have them open just to showcase what's happening as soon as you link them to a membership, right? So far there's nothing special about them. It's all pretty standard. And I'll just go back to the memberships and set up a new membership. So I'll click new membership. And then in here, I'll give it example membership as the name. And then the description, I'll just paste in some text that I have from earlier. Now, as for the price, you'll see actually where the name and description is shown. But this is kind of where you use the name to be something quite distinct, such as the basic plan, pro plan, so on, and then for the description, explain what the customer is actually going to get. Now for the price, set it up to whatever you want to charge. So in this case, for this example, we'll use £10 a month, and then the auto renew option is going to determine how often you want to charge that. In most cases, it's going to be you want to charge £10 per month. So whenever someone buys this plan, they will be charged £10 every month. Today's, in my case, 1st of November. So on the 1st of December, I'd be getting charged another £10 if I was to subscribe today. There's also an option to never renew the membership, in which case it's a one-off, so you can actually define your own start and end dates. And then if you want a membership that will last from 1st of January till end of December of 22, you can just set this up as a never recurring one, and that's what people will be buying, and that's it. When it expires, it's gone. They'd have to go and buy a new membership, really. Now we're looking at this section here for benefits, because if we just saved this membership, I don't think it's going to allow us to do that, because you can't have a membership without at least one benefit, at least something that the customer would get as soon as they subscribe to that. So if I click on the add benefit option, I'll see I have to pick between 3 options here. So I have members only access, free access, and discounted access. So if I pick the members only access, let's have a look at that. So members only access means that only those who have this particular membership, only subscribers to this membership, will be able to book this course. So if I come in here and say let's pick the free blended course example. Free. By the way, you can add multiple courses in here, as many as you want, really. If I'll just save this, so now this membership is created. If I go here and refresh, you'll see that there's a new memberships tab and people will be able to buy this now. But more importantly, if I go to this course that's now linked to that membership, if I refresh, it's going to say a membership is required in order to book this course. So if you are a member, log in. If not, click here, and that's going to take them to the memberships tab where they can buy the membership, really. So you can see that it's immediately blocked off this course. You can't book this anymore, and only members will be able to book into this course. So you can see immediately how this kind of has an impact on how your courses can be bought. Now, free access means that I can give one extra space to those who are members. So in this case, in the example of this, let's say I'll use the second course here that I have open at the top as to link it to this benefit. And if I was to go and save, what that meant is, in this case, actually, if I refresh, first of all, you'll notice that there's a little panel at the bottom that says free access is available with a membership. So customers, first of all, know that, I can get this course for free and book into this course for free if I only had a membership, and they could go in and kind of subscribe to that. But if they had the membership and they were kind of checking out and buying or booking a space here, the first space that they would add to their cart would be free. If they wanted to buy 2 or 3 more spaces, they would be paying for those. So that's kind of how this benefit works. And we can demonstrate that a bit later. And then the last benefit type is discounted access. So you can say a flatline discount. Anyone who has this membership will get 20% off I'll pick this last course for this benefit type. And that's it for this example. And we'll look at how all of these actually work after we buy a membership. But let me just expand on this for a second, and you'll see that there's extra hidden options here, such as setting a start date or an end date for a membership. So if you want, especially it's useful with the option to never renew. If you want specific dates when the membership runs, you can set them up here. If you set up an end date, let's say for 6 months from now, then if someone subscribes to the membership today, they're going to be running that membership every month in this example, and then 6 months down the line, the membership is going to stop, the subscription is going to stop, the payments will stop automatically. So these are the options that allow you to configure that. There's also the option to unpublish a membership, so it's going to be hiding that from the landing page, so people aren't able to buy this membership anymore, but any current subscriptions that are already linked to that membership are still going to be active, so you're not going to be disabling those payments by unpublishing membership. And lastly, we have the option to change which form you use to sign people up for a membership. So when they buy the membership, you can customize what form they'll be using. Let me just save. And now let's see what that actually looks like from the customer's point of view, what it's like to buy a membership and use that. So if I go back to the landing page, I'll just refresh just to be safe. Okay, so we see that the membership we've set up is here, the name of the membership, the price, the renewal period, and then the description is all here. I can click to join. You can add as many memberships as you want. They're all going to be kind of listed as cards in here. I can click to join, and I am prompted to enter my details. And this is the form here you can customize. I showed that in settings. There's the option to choose a different form. This is the default one, just as name, email, and phone number. For most cases, that's good enough. I'll click continue to payment. And I'll just put in some credit card details. This is just, I am on beta, so it's allowing me to use these details. Normally this wouldn't work, so don't worry about that. Pay, and that's it. That's done. I'm now subscribed to that membership. And what's also going to happen now is an email is going to be sent to, let me just open that up. Okay, so I'm in Gmail now, and this is the example of the email that you'd be getting. So it will include the details of who subscribed to what membership. And then we have the example of the email that a customer would be getting. So we send them an email saying, hey, you've subscribed. and we send them an email like this anytime we charge them. So in this case, if it's a monthly membership, every month on the 1st, they'll be getting an email like this saying, hey, you have been charged for this membership. And they can click either to view the courses they have access to, or they can click on this link to view their subscription settings, so they can actually manage or downgrade or upgrade their subscription or cancel it from there. Now we have to include that, because if we don't give a way for customers to cancel their membership, they're going to do it through their bank, and to do it through their bank, the reputation of your account gets lower, and then it causes all sorts of issues because it gets flagged for fraud more often, and it's just a huge mess. Now, so if you was to click here, so when a link like that gets clicked, we automatically log the customer into their account, and we give them the option to see all the transaction history and ways to change their membership or cancel it altogether. Right, let's see. So now that I'm logged in, let's see what that experience is like to look at those courses again. So now that I am a subscriber to these to this membership, let's see what the view is going to be like for me. So I'll just refresh the page after I've logged in. There we go. So first of all, for the course that requires membership in order to book, you can see that the red notice is gone. I can just book this as usual, right? For this course, where I have one free space, so this course, the benefit for it is if you forgot, it gives me an extra space. You can see that I have one space selected, but I won't be prompted to pay. So if I click on add an extra space, then I'm going to be prompted to pay £10, which is the price for that extra space. So this is what the free access gives, folks. And then this one is at 20% off. Let's see what happens when I click to book. There we go. I'm logged in, so it knows that I have this membership, and it gives me 20% off with this membership. It's £10 off at the checkout. So hopefully this all makes sense. Okay, now let's take a look at what subscriptions look like on the admin side. So if you come in here, you'll see that there's a record for the new subscription. You see all the details on who that person is, and their transaction history, and you have the ability to deactivate the membership, which means they immediately lose access to all their benefits, or simply not renew the membership, which means that the membership will run for the period that they paid for, in this case until the month of December, and then it's not going to charge them again, so they'll lose access at that point. So if you look at a contact record as well, you'll see a mention of the membership they have in here, and you'll see that the record of the subscription is shown in the timeline in the activity section too. Right, I hope this makes sense, and I hope you will enjoy using this functionality. If you have questions, please use the live chat at the bottom right of the screen to get in touch. We always love to chat to you. And if you want to see more, either speak to us through the chat or just request it through the option at the top right. Thank you so much for watching this. Take care.